Hello and welcome everybody back to some more Nomifactory CEU Hard Mode. So you're catching me as I'm mixing up some Vibrant Ally here. That's what their sound is. Anyways, let's go throw this in the blast furnace. We may need it later. Didn't see too much I need it for right now. I'm not using the vibrant cables right now, so I think this is wrong though, because we have nitrogen in here. We need this on 2. Yes, okay. There we go, vibrant. Made up another batch of silicon, so we got plenty to grind up into plates or whatever. A bunch of aluminum. The other things we did. Made sulfuric acid down here. How's this looking? We have run out of sulfur, it looks like. I'm guessing. Oh no. Why are you out of? Interesting. Interesting. How do we mess this up? This isn't paused or nothing. Oh, this drawer got full. Okay. We forgot a void upgrade. Okay, well that kind of stopped that going. What's up, Zero? Let's get one of these in there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and bump the storage up on it a little bit. Even though that gives me 2 plates for silicone now. So we'll throw that in there. That in there. That'll get our oxygen going again. Well, I'm glad I found that now instead of later. Okay, so that's going to get sucked into here and maybe we'll start making things again. There we go. What are we mixing this with? More oxygen. Okay. It's just waiting for it to build up here. Okay. Well, that system should start going again. Over here, this one's starting to fill up too. Let's pull all that out and stuff it in here to supply the sulfur thing. There we go. I'll fix that later. I don't want to do it right now. This is still running like a Chad. We're up to 2.3k buckets of diesel. Nice. Plus whatever's in this tank that we're going to tear down soonish. Alright, looks like that one's empty. Looks like it's time for teardown of that line. I don't know, I kind of want to keep it though, just for the oil sands, but... Well, anyways, when we left last time, we were going to make some use of some fluid things that we'd done. In a chemical reactor for something that I absolutely do not remember what I was going to use it for. I think it was for plastic boards, honestly, is I think what we were thinking on here somewhere. Yeah, so we needed... Oh, let's go check out that while we're here. How are we doing on this stuff? Our Clark gas says almost that's it. Polyethylene's full, which means this guy's nice and stopped. He's only stocking a little bit there. This guy's sitting there with a bunch of ethylene and not anything else. Vinyl chloride. PVC, we have 4.3 buckets. Wait a minute. What else did you need? Oh, more oxygen. Okay. You're stopped because of the oxygen backlog too. Boy. Don't ever let the oxygen machine run out. Be in trouble. Well, I think the next thing we wanted to do was start working through some of this jazz over here. We need clean room for those. Ductors, we can do SMDs, I think. Let's look at what we can do with these guys, because we can start making these now, I think. We'd have to set up some of this stuff to make. Okay. It's just assembler recipes all the way down the line. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and look at making a... Did I make the... No, I need to make another type of terminal here. This guy. That's right. We were making this thing, was it? No? I don't think so. Alright, let's get this little... see what we can do here. MV sensor. We should be able to do that, no problem. This guy, we need a 1K component. Oh. Well, that's going to put a whole bang into that going forward. All right, so apparently we're not doing any fluid stuff until we get to EV circuits first, so... Plastic boards it is, then. I guess. Let's see what we need to go to EV here. So right here. So we need to make a clean room. Eventually. Blah, blah, blah. Any size between 5 by 5 by 5, 15 by 15 by 15. Center of the top face, rest top face filled with filter casings, rest of it is filled with plasticrete. Energy through holes or diodes of any tier. Channels through holes, players through regular doors. Alright, I guess we gotta build this guy. So let's start looking at that then. I mean, probably should do this first, actually. Aluminum polyethylene foil and a little polyethylene. Okay. So, do we have any PE sheets, I guess, to foil up? Or can we do that in here, I think? Let's see. PE foil can be made with the extruder. Well, let's see what we got here. No, we do have a bit of sheets here. I'm guessing we're just gonna need it all. We'll just take it all. It'll be fine. And we'll grab a bucket of it and we'll start solidifying that up. Or by a bucket, I mean 16 buckets. Yay, falling through things. Solidifier. Nope, no rotor. Why don't we have you make plates? Oh, polyethylene. There you go. Go to work. Okay. These guys will grind up into dust and we can do that thing with it. This all needs to be thrown through the blast furnace too. I forgot about this. To make more of that phosphorus that we're going to make, but since we can't do that right now, we're not going to worry about it. We'll do it later. We need to get rid of that, and we want the foil one. Foil and go. This is very fast. Nice. We're going to go grab another bucket of polyethylene. Thank you. And then that'll fill up back up eventually. Might take it a while. We need that for whatever we're doing. Capacitors. Yeah, that's what it was. We need polyethylene in there. We do need some aluminum foil too. I don't think you can extrude that. That actually has to be done through the blender. You know what? We haven't made one since LV, so let's make one of these guys if we can. Electrum. Enough for about 16 motors, so in you go. All right, back to this thing. So we need 4 motors. Good, we haven't run out of anything yet. We're going to run out of 2x silver cable, aren't we? Oh. I guess we might not, because these are just 1x gold. Okay. And all that stuff gives us a vending machine. Great. Let's go set it up down here. Plunk. And we need some 4x silver. Do we have any more in the bag here? One little 4x silver. Wait, we never powered you, did we? Whoopsie. You would like a actual diesel input. There we go. And we need to look at, so how far are we pushing this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're getting kind of at the end of it here, where we should be doing this. Because the silver is 1 per. It's not a lot. It's definitely not gonna kill us or anything, but okay. Might want to think about separating into a new kind of set of machines there, though. All right, we have exactly 1 silver wire. That's going to work out well for us. Make me more silver wire. Well, that's going. Let's see. What do you have in your tank? Well, you're full of polyethylene already. Maybe we should put this back for a minute then. There we go. We'll steal it out of this one, because I want to put rubber in this one. Do we have a rubber tank here? Yeah, there's a rubber tank. Cool. You take the rubber. We're gonna grab that silver wire, 4x it up. Oh, maybe like 6 of them sounds like a good deal. And there's no thing on it? Okay. Gotta remember if there's actually a wire we need on that or not. Oh, apparently we had a bunch in here already. Well, now we have some more. Cool. Thank you, pass me, for making my life just slightly more pleasant. Yeah, this is gonna have to, maybe we'll cut it off at this machine and make another section here when we get some more anything else going here. That wire cutter, please. Connect all that up. Also found out hilariously while I was thinking around earlier this morning that this doesn't destroy machine like it used to be. Let's find I have a block here. Block cup some. So if you did this, and then you use the 3x3 with the old flux bore, it would just blow up machines. But now it doesn't. They actually stay. They actually go back into your inventory. So happy days. Instead of just disappearing into the ether. Good stuff. Did that connect? Yes. Alright, we need more crates. Always more crates. There, we got 4 there, so that's good. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Couple of these handy little guys we made. There and there. I sussed the ME system stealing screwdrivers, but maybe not. Oh, it didn't, amazingly. It didn't steal it this time. Okay, you're off for this one, but next time. Import, import. You go that way, you go that way. Okay. Auto output stuff. Auto output stuff. For our bending machine, we need a circuit. Yes, a circuit. And I'm hoping we can get to the next tier of circuits before I do another big batch craft of them, is kind of why I'm not doing it right now. Oh yeah, you actually have to convert that, don't you? You can't just stick a regular LV circuit in there. It doesn't know what to do with that. This can go on 1. We're going to need a buttload of these components anyways. Let's see, what do the SMD caps take? You want to make SMDs instead? What do these take? Well, they're just 1 and 1. What? Why would you make the regular ones then? Oh, because you need PVC for them, it looks like. Okay. That's not bad, though. We can do that. So, what else are you used for? Oh, tape. Uh-huh. That's it. Well, I know what else you're used for. Melting back down into liquid. Apparently we didn't need all these guys here. We'll make regular capacitors out of them and use them. That's 1, 2, 3, and change. Why is there change? So capacitors is 2 aluminum foil and 1. So if we have 1, 2, 3. We'll just say 4. 8 stacks of aluminum foils. What do you get? 4 per. So 2 should do. 2 should do. You know what? So I think we need plate for that. Whoops. In you go. In you go. Just skip that step and we'll go straight to plate. Alright. Well, that's pretty fast, so that's good. Which was kind of the idea of making that HV1. Since we just did that, let's grab some of our myriad of aluminum here and just make a stack of blocks and throw it into the cutter here. So why wouldn't you just take a stack of blocks and cut them up? You know you're gonna need more, that's why. So you just do a stack. Alright, that's gonna start these guys up. 1 and 2 of polyeth. You apparently have decided that rubber is the way to go here. Well, that's okay. That gives us plenty. We got plenty of copper cable now. Get that out of there. Damn it. Now I don't have an empty tank. I don't have any of those around anywhere. I guess we'll make another one. Why not? Oh, because it's got stuff in it. Is why. Let's see. We'll go here. I don't see any anyways. Okay. Need to unbind that from the trash key. But anyways, make me another one of them. We can steal this rubber, and I don't care. I'm just going to void this shit. Alright, these can go away. Bye-bye, rubber. Go away. Alright, now we can put this in there. We got 12 buckets of it. That's a good amount. And then, was this on a circuit or no? Nope. Alright, in about a month that'll be done. But for now we have 8 capacitors. Yay! Quest done. Next up, circuit boards. PVC is the better way to go here for sure. We do need copper foils and the sulfuric acid we can... we already have a storage bus, I believe. Don't we? Yeah, okay. So that's fine. And that's just in a chemical reactor? Yep. Well, we'll make up some PVC sheets and some copper foil. Let's make up one of these dual interface things again. Cool, yes. I think it's called a dual interface, yeah. And that is just both of them an HV circuit and a calculation processor. Alright, well, that's fun. No more holes, huh? Well, that's the problem that we can solve right here. We'll burn this last wrench while we're at it. There we go. Now, how do you actually make these things? Just 8 on 8? Okay. So, since we cut up a nice amount of aluminum plate here, let's grab all that. And we can, and is it with polyethylene for these? Please? No, there's nothing. Okay. Wow. I should have been doing it this way for a while then. But at least we got rid of that stupid wrench we don't want. And there's 8, 16, blah, 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 blah. That should keep us from having to make these for a while at least. And then if we go in here... does this matter to do in the assembler? Takes polyethylene, 2 cables, and a casing, but doesn't use any wrought iron plate that way. Yeah, we could do that. This guy's going to be busy forever, though, so maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just do him the regular way for now. Regular being the way that uses wrought iron plate, because I don't care. Give me all that. That's 13 holes. That's 13 more things we can make. Oh, yeah. Alright, interface. Interface. Go. And other interface. Pump. Pump, go. Stop taking my wrench. I just like these guys because they're cool and they're compact. Okay. Now all these guys running at once. Use very little energy. Okay. But we can just run this out a little further then. Wouldn't be a problem. Just kind of slip the energetic down the way here a bit. Any reason to keep these around besides making these? Not really. Okay. We take a plastic board and we throw 6 more copper foil in, and we have to make this crap too. What's the persulfate? Bisulfate. That we should be able to do, maybe. Actually, we aren't doing much NaOH right now. Kind of like this better. A little salt, a little sulfuric on one. Gives you hydrochloric and the bisulfate. And then the bisulfate you can use to make the persulfate and a little hydrogen. That I don't have right now. And we probably should. Super tank, do. What are we all missing? Just the pump and rubber rings. Okay. Well, I need a knife or 2. Let's just make like 4 of these guys. Rubber rings are stupid easy to make, so if we have sheets, the only thing. Oh yeah, we've got sheets. Okay. There we go. Rubber rings. Pumps. 4 looks like a good number. Stop taking my tools, you jerk. And then these things are, I don't know, 7. Good. Right now we only need 1. Looks like we need more LV circuits in there before we're done, though. We're gonna go and change that back to single block before I fuck something up. Alright. This guy, though, is gonna go right here, and he needs another storage bus. But before we do that, let's go ahead and set his liquid. Here's our empty one here. Go. And you are gonna be hydrogen. Do. Okay. Need a sign on it, though, so we know what we're doing. Thank God fluid storage buses aren't requiring us to do this stuff. 2 more of these. Wondering if we're going to be missing any parts soon. Bronze screws and rotors. Screws look good. Rotors look okay. I don't have any more bronze in there. I'm pretty sure I made a big old package of it up here, though. Oh, yeah. Let's do maybe 1 stack is screws. Just so we don't have to worry about this for what I would say is a decent amount of time. All right, you go through there. And we need to go to this fluid solidifier here, which has a little bit of extra polyethylene in it, which we can just steal out and put in here because we probably need it anyways. There we go. And going to take and put the rotor mold back in here. Rotor mold in there. And then we're going to take and put a lot of bronze in here. Need a crate of some variation. Out of chest, really? I hate you. Wood. Give me wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks. And it should be just on 8, I believe. Maybe just on 8. Hey, I remember things. Go me! Alright, that's about all we can fit in there at once, so we'll throw the rest back in here. But that'll get us a decent amount of chests for using to make crates later. Why do I like crates? Because they're handy and they're the biggest single storage block I think you can make without using like AE or something, so. And a little bit extra shit we need to get out of our inventory though. You're going to go down here because I don't want to forget about you. You're going to go in there. The rest of this bronze can go up there. And we need ourselves one of our handy dandy little ULV guys here. In you go. And put you on the right mode so you don't try and suck things back up into the crate. Alright. That will keep us from going, oh my god, I'm out of MB pumps later. Because it will happen. Alright, dual interface there. We needed a storage bus though. Fluid stow. Did I not finish making that? Could have swore I did. Oh well. Maybe I didn't. Hey. That's not what we wanted. It's rolling me. I had a pump in there. It just like didn't put it in. Okay. This guy. Don't void the fluid this time. Would like to lock it. And then I'm going to void above 95% on this. This hydrogen we will have extra of, I'm sure. So we get a little cable and we hook it up to the little box. Well, and then one cable left. How handy. Partition and primary storage. And then we put a sign on it so we can actually know what it is without opening it again. Look, we have one sign left. How handy. Damn, there's a lot of handy going on here. Okay, this is our hydrogen. Done. Now any hydrogen we bring into the system will dump into there, which is helpful for later. Alright, back to where we were at, because that little rabbit hole's down. So we're gonna do this. Do I care about... I think we'll just make these guys manually for now, and we'll worry about it later. Do I want to passive these boards? Make our top tier LVs. So we are going to use these forever, right? Yes. This is the best way we get these. So I probably should passive it. Not all the components, but at least these boards. Okay. So that means we need a bender. Why does that one take a wrench to make? That's weird. Okay, so this advanced bending machine, we're just going to kind of slap down here somewhere. Alright, so if we're making boards, we need a bender to make copper foil. But those are, and that's used into the other one too. We need a bender making copper foil, which means we need 2 benders technically. That'll just be easier that way. Back to making machines. Another one of these, please. PVC sheets would be a solidifier. Yep. Alright, so we need a solidifier as well. Solid. It's solid, man. And I think I feel like something's not right here. Oh, it's chlorine. That's what we're missing. Alright, well, we should get some chlorine in the system, huh? Suppose we should make another box for it here. Or somewhere to produce it. Right now, what are we looking at options wise here? Obviously salt, rock salt, magnesium chloride, titanium processing, calcium chloride, I don't know what that is. Phosphorus trioxide, don't know. Iron 3 chloride, well, we could make that. No, we don't want to use it. Soda light. Salt water the best way? Maybe. Maybe not. I like to use both the rock salt and the regular salt here. Rock salt dust. This stuff. That gets us potassium and chlorine and electrolyzer. And then regular salt gives us just chlorine, right? Where are you at? Yeah, I think we'll just do it this way. We'll worry about making sodium hydroxide some other way later. Alright, so we just need an electrolyzer and then a way to get the crap back out of it as well. Which means I should storage bus that. I think we're going to go with the obvious answer, which is just make a super tank. Throw a storage bus on it. Oh, okay. And put chlorine in it, and then we'll worry about how we're going to make it progressively good later. There we go. The numbers are not looking good on those circuits, though. Probably help if I'd stop using 4 of them for every damn tank here. Bonka, 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 bonka. Make me some more signs. Thank you. You just take one for now. Hey, we can finally get this bucket emptied though. Woohoo! Lock it. I don't think we want to avoid any chlorine if we get above. I don't think there's anything that produces that much chlorine that we'd be worried about, right? Alright. Okay, and did we ever make alloy smelt? Well, this is a good question. I don't know if we made any more. 39 more, okay. Another quartz over here. Redstone. And I believe we should have some charged in here, right? Yeah. So if you, and you would all go in there, that'd be great. It's this damn autoclave. Why don't we take and make like 2 more stacks of charge? There we go. Okay. And really? Okay, I'm confused. I'm sure I had some of this stuff somewhere. That's got to be pure nether quartz. Okay. Well, I knew I made all this dust for a reason, right? Because that's what you said to me. Used to make the seeds, right? Yes. All right. Success. I made something and it wasn't a waste. Sand. Go. Make this into these. These will grow nice and quick in here. Instead of 20 minutes in a puddle of water. And we had to wire mill them, right? And that'll give us this stuff, which is alloy smelted with the dust. Okay. Biggest benefit to being able to jump high. Macerator. Grind me down a bit of flux. We'll keep the rest in here. Yeah, that's pretty slow. We're not gonna worry about it right now. We do need more fluid storage buses though. So that means we need 1 more of these. That means we need 2 more of these. See, like I said, we're gonna burn through a lot of pumps here. This is not the most efficient way to do it. It's just the way we are doing it because it did it to me again. Why do you keep doing this to me? Means there's a pump sticking around in here doing nothing, but it was being dumb. Throw that back on the crafting grid. Put the pump in with it so we actually get a storage bus. Thank you. Don't know why it's doing that. Anyways. Partition, bidirectional spine, primary storage. And, you know, I suppose if we ever get over 4,000 buckets of chlorine, we don't care about voids. Oh, okay. I'm like, where'd the chlorine go? Because it was being requested here. Like, what happened there? Okay. What do we got for salt here? Absolutely nothing. Honest. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thankfully, we have the great option of finding another saltpeter. Nope. Wrong one. Go through the rock salt here because we are using the potassium in some sequences here. Are you done being busy yet? Okay, good. Smash that down. This, we're gonna go run it through the alloy smelter at the other end with the stack of this. I could have swore I've made more of this somewhere. I just don't know where it all went, so we're just gonna act like I didn't, and it's not in limbo somewhere in a box. With that salt, we can get some chlorine. Hooray! which means we can actually come over here to the PVC. And we're gonna fluid solidify some of this. Into a drawer, I guess. Will work fine. No, we could just put it back in the system. And we'll just change this guy. That's a fluid level emitter. We need a regular level emitter. How do I want to do this? I need two sizes to ore gate it. So that ain't gonna work. We'll just gate this. We'll just put a limiter on that one. I was thinking I could get tricky, but just ain't gonna happen. I know I've made a bunch of these. Well, there's one, but I think the rest are in my bag. And we need a shape plate to make. What are these used for anyways? Conduits. Hooks. Conduits. Whole bunch of other shit. Holy crap. Okay. But right now we won't worry about something. We just need a sheet mold. Plate mold, I guess, would be the correct terminology there. You're gonna go here. Actually, no, you're not. Pop you off. These things make so dang fast. I'm tempted to just have a storage bus on it and let it just be full. Maybe that's the best way to do this. We just put plate mold in here. Obviously we need a pump to input stuff. But if we just grab a storage bus here, or if you don't have one on hand, why would you ever do that? Ribbit arm, what are we all missing? Just pistons. Ribbit arm. Interface. Storage bus. So if we were just to storage bus this guy, go here, put it on extract only, plate mold in there. We need a pump. A boom. Actually, let's do a, I forget what it's called. Oh, this thing. Will be pump on 2 circuits on 1. Well, in that case, yeah, let's just make the pump. I don't really care. No, tin cable? Really? Okay, well, I do now. Thankfully, not a cable we need to cover. Alright, pump, and then that one needed to be done with some circuits. 2, was it? On 1? 1 pump, 2 circuits on 1. Are you done yet? No, you ran out of polyethylene. How many did you make? Okay, we're probably good on those. We're gonna just take all this, throw it back in here for now. Probably good on capacitors for a bit. However, that is unacceptable to leave that little bit of fluid in there. So we're gonna take and dump it into the system. Okay, fluid regulator. We need you on 1 and that and that. These guys are kind of handy, just if you don't want to waste a bunch of fluids having them hanging out in your machines. So what we can do is we can take this guy, put him on here. And we're going to say we're going to import, but we're going to only do... We're going to keep exact, and then a PVC sheet. Can you actually do PVC sheet? Does that work? Oh, it actually does. Nice. I guess because that's PVC in parentheses. We're going to only do 144 buckets. Import. It'll keep exactly 144 in there. That will save us from wasting a whole bunch of PVC on things we don't need. We need wire cutters, so there you go. Here you go. Now this will make these aren't going to go anywhere. We are going to partition you to say this is PVC sheet. Once that's up to a full amount, though, now we have them in here. See, they're building up. Once that gets to a full stack, it should just sit there. And then as we use them, we can just pull them out. If we need more, we can make a drawer. I don't think we will right now, though. Okay, so that's this part. The foils will make down there, and the sulfuric acid will make down there. Okay. We come down here, and we use these 2 bending machines. Say hi, bending machines. And are we just going to want to stack that guy on top? I suppose we can. Actually, no, because we're going to put them... We'll do it this way. Yeah, we will put it on top. I think about it. Do this and this. This can go up here. So you're going to want copper. Right there. Let's say a slight bit, but like 8. Foils. And it doesn't matter which liquid we use. These all use foils, right? Or which sheet we use, right? These all use foils. Okay, cool. And then the other thing you need to request is sulfuric acid. Honestly, using this fluid crafting mod just for these dual interfaces, I'm kind of liking these. Filter. And a conveyor. Item filter, please. Thank you. Should still have some of these little guys in here. Most things don't need anywhere near more than this. 4 items per second. Alright, we're going to want to import some copper. Let's plug you into the network here, buddy. Just so I can make sure that you're requesting everything correctly. There we go. And you're going to pull it in there. Awesome. 2 more circuits here. Since they have to be right here, we'll grab them right here. This needs to be on 1. And this needs to be on 1 as well. Auto output that way. And you're going to stuff yours that way too. Okay. And then we need some more power down this way. And hook it up. Now you actually pull a significant amount. Aren't you on one? Make foil? Cover plate, make a foil. Why you no make them foil? We out of power maybe? Yeah, we only have 1 amp coming down here. Okay. So I guess what we'll do is go dropping our combustion generator on there. Combustiano. Again. Really? Wire mill go. Here's some more glass cable made up now. Okay. We definitely need to make some more of this then. Just these MB machines too much. They're cheap, easy, and they're great for passiving. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I was looking at the... okay, so I have a question for you. Do you need this, what is it, the discretizer or something? Hold on, what's it called? AE fluid? The discretizer or whatever the hell it's called? AE2 fluid crafting. This thing. You need this thing? The one that makes it viewable as drops. But I don't plan on actually sending items ever to machines. I just want to send the right. I mean, but if you're just using like regular dual interfaces where it can actually accept the fluid and just shove it in the machine, does that work too? I don't know. I was gonna play with it in creative for a bit. I just haven't got a chance yet. I mean, I know I can't get there yet. I was like, oh yeah, I could start that today. And then I realized it has this damn thing in there. I'm like, son of a bitch. For the pattern encoder guy. It's like, oh, rip. We ain't doing that for a nerd tier, boys. Okay, so sulfuric we need to put in there. We got the PVC sheets and the copper foils. We just need a chemical reactor, basically, right? After this combustion engine that we didn't finish. This guy. 3 more of these. Alright. Now we can make some pistons. And this guy. And this guy. There we go. Just need to give it a little bit of an announcement. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Just like, if you actually needed it for that. Just for, if you're just saying, I want, you know, I just want 144 millibuckets of this with this pattern shoved in here. Pulled out of the AE system or from another pattern or whatever. Let's just stick that guy there. Turn you around. Give you a pipe. And then wonder about our diesel life here. We're burning it too terribly fast. And these are at the point now where they're basically working continuously, so that's good. What I'm worried about is though, okay. It looks like we're prioritizing it. Maybe we aren't. I don't know. Oh, okay. So just stick one on the network and forget about it then. I mean, it's not a big deal now. Because, this was the only holdup on it, and I made the phosphorus I needed for this stuff, I think it was. Where you at? This stuff. Yeah, I made the phosphorus. Magnesium I already have. I only need one of them, so it's not a huge deal. I was just wondering. So this is supposed to pull out of this tank and give it to this one on priority 1. This one should be priority 0. This one should be priority 0. So in theory, that should give all the life fuel here first, right? I'm hoping. Hate waiting for this to build up. It takes so freaking long. But I mean, I'm pulling as much as I can for oil. I don't think that I need another rig. This is basically running full time. Not quite, but mostly. Okay. I think it's okay. Just want to make sure that our diesel doesn't go down too much. 2253. Alright, I'm sure I won't remember that. I better write that down. Hold on. This is why I always have a code window open while I'm playing this, because there's always things that I'm like, yeah, I'm never remembering that. I need a note. It's just easier. Alright, so we've got power down here now. We just need a chemical reactor. Blink. And then we're gonna need a robot arm with a item filter on it. Right. I believe we'll have to do a supply exact there. Don't have any in there. I wonder, is it worth making this guy? Probably. I have tons of this shit. Let's make a good stack of motors or so in there. 8. That should give me 4. Cool. Now we have some robo arms for when we need them. And then item filter. Go. How are we looking on zinc? Oh, I got plenty. Okay. Grab a couple extra of those while we're at it. You, sir. One PVC, 4 copper foil. Okay, I have no idea what happened there. Oops. Here, you right click it. Hold on. Something seems to be going wrong here. Okay, well, opening and closing, it seems to fix it okay, but that's weird. And import, and we should get 4 foils in here, not 64, thank you. Just, oh, wrong mode, okay, whoops. No. Could be on keep exact, right? Oh my god, what is up with this filter? Okay, how about that? Does that work? Jesus. No idea why it's doing this. Why are you piling in more? I am so confused. What's wrong with you? You should not be doing this. Alright, well, let's whack it off there and maybe put it back on and see if that fixes it or something. I have no idea why it's doing that. Get off there. Robot arm. Keep exact. Item filter. 4 copper foil. And import. Get this out of here. Oh, never mind. I'm a derp. Okay. Problem solved. It just requires me not being retarded. Okay, let's do this again. For some reason, I think that was also messing with this. So now we should be able to do this. And if we do this, it's not being old funky. Okay. Well, we know now that don't auto output into the same machine. Okay. And then if we tell you to import now, it should be fine. Okay. Well, now we have lots of copper foil for things. What things that might be, I don't know, but I have copper foil for it. Okay. Next up, we need some cabling here. That, and then we need PVC sheet. Shouldn't need more than one, and we just need some conduitos, which are here and here. Alright, I gotta get this damn shit out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory. I will use you at some later date that is unspecified at this current point in time. Okay. Are you filling? You're filling good. Just need some item conduits here. There and there. And this one doesn't actually attach. This one needs a filter, which I should have some in here still. Got some blue filters. I could have swore I built a bunch of item filters. Don't see them there. Whee! Apparently I didn't. Quick sanity check. Nope, okay. I guess I don't have any. Whatever. Maybe I just built the hoppers and then didn't. Oh, I didn't build the filters, I think is what happened. That's what I remember doing with building a bunch of hoppers. Okay. Alright. We can tell you. Well, you need. Shit, that's not going to work, is it? Alright. We need to rearrange this a little bit. So this needs to be moved. And this guy can take that off. This is fine. This needs to be removed though. I love that you can use the GT wrench for that stuff now though. Okay. Just means that this guy got to go here instead. Because I'm not even going to bother looking. I know I can't make it by inside of filters yet. So we're just going to do it this way instead. Keep one PVC sheet in there, please. Import. This needs copper. Here. And PVC sheets. And sulfuric acid. Like so. And we'll just have to use a fluid conduit around the end here for the acid, since we're going to be using a robot arm there. And just for sanity's sake, we will fluid filter it. Because whenever you don't do this, it ends up going wrong anyways. Okay, now let's hook it back up to the ME system, and we'll run the copper over to the other one here. Using the basic item filter, because we don't care if we stuff the hell out of this one. Give it the juice and watch it go. Pink. And we needed, okay. So to make the rest of this work, we're gonna put this away. Pull those away. We don't need that many. We needed one stack of that. And what is it for me conduits again? We need 3 of these, which is just covering them in rubber. Okay. I should have rubber in here? No. Okay. Well, fine. I will go steal the rubber drum. We'll bring it back in a minute. It's fine. Well, that's thinking. I still don't know what that data conduit is. So 3 to 6 gives you 4, or 3 to 6 gives you 8 in the assembler. Okay. I don't know if I need to do a whole stack of this right now, but we'll do about half of one, I guess. Grab the rubber back out of there, and we just needed this and this. Now that should be more than enough for a while. All right, let's go put the rubber drum back so it can continue filling. I think having that LB chemical reactor just chilling there with a bunch of sulfur and raw rubber pulp has been a good idea so far. I like this idea of just go slap a drum underneath it every once in a while. Oh, I need more rubber, it's fine. And we needed a bit more binder. And if I wasn't insane with my counting, yay, I wasn't. There's no more left of the mid-tier ingredient. Alright, there's some ME conduit, which we're gonna need, and I guess we'll just do a drawer. This is such a messy setup, but it's fine. There, drawer goes down there. You get my wrench back where it goes, so I'm not picking the wrong thing. Stuff that down there. Let's go and lock it. Here's my locker. There's my locker. Inventory's looking like it should now. Just a complete mess of crap. This is how you do inventory, boys. These guys, we'll just say, oh, wait a minute. Wait, that's right. We weren't going to do this, were we? Because there's no other use for these. I guess the intermediary drawer is gonna work. No, not really. Okay, get out of there. Unlock. You do not. Oops. Nope. Nope. Okay, you can just buffer it in there. It's fine. Take this off and crowbar that off for now. Let me all those out of there. Man, I love breaking drawers. It is so much fun without an axe. Then you let go of the button on accident and it makes it even more fun. Okay. So I think the deal is we're going to take these out the bottom for the foils here, and we'll bring them over here. Because these guys here... Yeah, I'll need like an intermediary drawer anyways for them. And then I'll figure out the fluid here. So, because we don't... And let's just see here. How hard are these to make? I could if I could make zombies, but my zombie heads. I thought that was what. I wasn't sure if that was the actual block there or if it was the, you know, like the wafers and the solarium is what it was in regular Nomi. In this one, it's the zombie heads. Okay, so advanced item filters are off the cards right now. Let's make a 1x2 drawer here instead. 1x2 basic drawers are so much fun here. In you go. Okay. Offhand the key. And we're going to put it there. That way we can take and have the conduits here. Suck it in here. Other neat thing is this even works, and this usually didn't used to work. Even with like a crescent hammer, you couldn't do the shift left click to get them to actually do that. Alright, so red, extract, you're fine, go. And we're just going to have a downgrade in that drawer, I guess. Let's do that before we start shoving things in it. Single sack in there's fine. There you go. And extract red. And extract red. And insert red. And then if we put these guys in here, like so. Grab some of these. Put them in there. Perfect. Okay, so we're almost there. We're on our last step now, because now we can use a robot arm to bring these two in without mucking the whole thing up. So now we got to decide. I think I was looking that this looked like the better idea, right? So you either do it from salt, or you do it from the sodium hydroxide, which you've already made from the salt. You just kind of get the chlorine, you get the chlorine and hydrogen separated there instead. And then you get water out of it. Or you do it this way, where you just leave the salt and then mix it with the sulfuric and get this. I think we do this way, huh? And then you have to electrolyze this. And that gets hydrogen and sodium sulfate. Okay. Machining going good. We need at least an electrolyzer. And then the bisulfate was a chemical reactor. Oops. Too far. Chemical reactor. Okay. And then this just gets electrolyzed down. Okay. And it basically makes it 1/2 salt with a little sulfuric. Alright, let's make another interface, I guess. Let's see. We're going to be importing the sulfuric. We want to export the hydrochloric back out. And also the... both of these, I guess, too, huh? We got both of these. We need to import items into one, export items from the other, and then export fluids from both as well. Yeah, we're going to do this with conduitos then. Okay. But we can still use one of them dual interfaces just to look neat. But they're expensive, so we're not. We're just going to go regular interface and then a regular fluid interface. Oh my god. Oh, what are we missing there? What was the missing piece from the middle again? Really? Helio rods. We are not looking good on the helio rods. Okay. Lathe, would you fix that problem for me? Past me apparently was bad in this situation. Did not do his job. A little bit, okay. Not too terrible. Wasn't a complete disaster. I have 40 of them. Okay, interface, please. Rivet arm, we're going to need the piston. And then interface. Robot arm. Probably have to make the pump 2 here. Guessing, yep. God, did I already go through all those holes I made? That's amazing. Wow. Oh, I think I let them down here, didn't I? There we go. Like, I can't believe I used all those. I made like a stack of them. Okay. Now we can just do like that. There we go. Plenty of holes for a while. Alright, I guess we'll do this where? Maybe at the end here, I guess, is fine. This is so jank looking, I love it. There's one running all this nonsense. It's fine. These actually don't run that much, so it's okay. We do need to get some chlorine production going at some point, but... Maybe it's easier to have this here. I mean... We do need to have this, don't we, later? For bathing. So I probably should have a lot of this, huh? Okay. Yep. Okay. Holy crap, that's a lot for one thing. Wow. The wetware board, 32 foil, and 10 buckets of this stuff, huh? Okay. Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to need a lot of this, apparently. Okay. So let's make it its own little setup here. And it'll just eat all our salt for no reason. Jesus, my inventory, though. Loving this. Let me tell you. Get rid of the slabs. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Alright, rest of the scrap's fine. Why I've got a bucket sitting here, I don't know. Silver wire, I don't know. Aluminum foil, I don't need. There we go. Now we got a bit of room to work with. Alright, well. When in doubt, make another super tank, right? Oh, I'm trying to go for both tools now. Let's see what you're doing there. That's kind of spooky. What did we just use up all of? Oh, just plate. Okay. Rapissimo. I think we're okay. Here. Would you get me some of this plate? There we go. Oh, really? Let's see. What does the wetware life support board look like? That's not too bad. That's more foil. Oh, okay. Electric pump. I don't even want to know what that is. And you need a mainframe and an IV sensor and a Captain K plate. It's Captain Caveman. Alright. So that's PBI, PTFE, one of them. Okay, PBI. That's not that bad. This thing, though. How's this made? Well, you can get it from this stuff, which has no recipe, so that's not how you get it. I think I went too many back here. The alloy smelter recipe is the one you're looking for here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I missed it. Which is dianhydride and oxidilani, which is a bunch more crap here. Is nitrochlorobenzene, aminophenol, dimethylformaldehyde. So I'm guessing this is formaldehyde and carbon monoxide. Yeah, this is hydrogen nitrobenzene. Okay, and this is chlorobenzene nitration. Okay, so yeah, there's about 10 different reactions there that we need to do. Nice. That'll be fun when we get to that. Fluid storage bus. More pumpage. There. Pumps. I just ran out of something down there. Motors. Oh, okay. Not worried about that too much, though. Just yet. Make some more later. Okay. Apparently we had an extra pump in there. Get out of here. Make sure it actually made a storage bus this time. add to the line of shit we're making here. We'll move it over a little bit further than that. That's a bit close. Right here. Question, can you pick these up and keep the fluids in them anymore? I couldn't remember that. No, you didn't used to be able to. Didn't they change that, though? The super tanks, don't they keep their fluid when you break them now? Yay. Oh yeah, because it was like quantum tanks before and they didn't keep their crap in them or something. I don't know. This is gonna be... Is it sodium persulfate? Is that what it's called? Something like that. That's the crap we're making here. Hey, I got it right. Okay. There we go. So that's storage for that. I tempted to just start running shit down the other side of this, but I'm like, I know if I do that, it's gonna get so bad so quick. Let me make sure though, since we're getting out this way. Okay, we're still loaded. We're good. So we know that this here is gonna make our actual boards, which is just another chemical reactor. So let's get that set up and then we'll kind of work backwards from it. Chemical reactor, where you at? Oh my god, so many things missing. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this before I run out of circuits. This could be close. Ah, we've got a good amount. Okay, never mind. We're not that close to running out. I apparently batched up like 5 stacks of these things like a smart person, so. We already got one here. What are we doing? No, that's for the other thing. We needed another one. Okay. Okay, you're going to be the circuit board dude. You're going to go there. That means we need persulfate in here. We did... Hey, we were smart. Way to go. All right, this one needs a fluid filter for that, which I don't have out of my bag here. Okay. Insert on red, no extraction. And then you'll have a robot arm bringing this other shit in, right? Yeah, okay. So we just need some copper foil and the plastic circuit boards, 1 and 6. There you go. Item filter. Goes in here. That's... Oh, I hate it how you can't do it from the, these things here. It does work from down here, which is nice, though. So weird. It's like that. The 1 and 6 import. You're not stacking stupid shit in there, so that's good. And then once we actually get this shit on the network, it'll come in here and go in here. And then the boards, we could just put in another small drawer on top, I guess, here or something, and then storage busted. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. As far as actually making the persulfate, that's what's going to go down here, right? We have this one here. Is going to be making whatever. The bisulfate. We need salt and sulfuric with 1. Okay. Here. Damn circuit on 1. All right, so circuit on 1. And then what do you poo out here? You poo out the bisulfate, right? Which we don't care if it stacks up in this electrolyzer. So we can just shove it down here and say, get all the goods. And you're going to auto output over that way. You needed sulfuric, and pull the sulfuric from here. Since we've already item filtered everybody. Might as well not even bother using these guys down there then. We'll just pull from this one. We can dump whatever fluids we want back into it too. So we're pulling sulfuric out, and we needed salt as well. Get salt in there. We'll item conduit it over this way. Might even want to, actually, yeah, we'll just shove it back into the network. I mean, we're not storing so many circuit boards we need to worry about how much space it takes by any means. So let's wrench this guy to the bottom there, and we're going to extract on black, always active. Yeah, because you'll be making our final product here. And then this guy's going to insert. I didn't even grab enough filters. I only made one, didn't I? Oopsie. Okay, there's a couple more. Okay, so you, sir, you need a filter for sure. What do you need? You just need salt. I would like you to take in the salt. Okay, insert red. And then item-wise, you're not going to pull anything out, so let's just get rid of that extract there. And then we're going to grab fluids over from here. Alright, we already got one there. Do not connect to that thing. We're going to go over here. Fluid-wise, you are going to take in sulfuric acid, was it? Right? It was a sulfuric, I'm remembering this thing right? Hey, I remembered it right. Sulfuric, okay. Insert me the sulfuric acid. Good. We're going to go in red. No extraction. Good to go. You're going to get the sulfuric. And the salt. That'll make you do your thing. You'll make the bisulfate. That'll get extracted here. I mean, electrolyzed here. And then we just need to extract out both the things that are in here. Which is just this and some hydrogen. Okay. I'm pretty sure that we don't want to we won't want to avoid this, so we'll just keep it as the blocker there, and the hydrogen is a byproduct that we're voiding over in the super tank anyways, so that should be fine. Okay. Next thing we need is this guy. Go on the front of this guy. You go there. And then we got to cable it up. But we'll set it first here. That's going to be these things. We'll stop at... Yeah. Stop at, I don't know, a stack. 2 stacks. We'll say 2 stacks for now. Cable you up. And over. Man, that's messy. Love it. Why I don't build for beauty. That shit takes too long. Okay, so that should all be good if we just throw some salt in here and then give it some power, right? I have no idea the power requirements of this, so we're just going to literally wing it. We're going to hook it all up, and then if it runs out of power, we'll throw more at it. Sounds like the proper way to do powering, right? When in doubt, just stick another damn generator on it and call it good. Okay. So we need a bit of salt, too, in the system. Which I believe I was crushing here somewhere. Oh, that's rock salt. That's not salt. What am I doing? Oh, there's some salt. Match that up. With double crush? No, double crush gives you more or... Right. Exactly. What you have to do is just cram the generators. This is fine, though. Should be enough to get it started, basically. Give it a little jump start here. We'll throw that in there. Now, if we run down here, things should start glowing. Glow. Hey. Oh. Oh. What are we doing here? No. This is not right. This is not right at all. What are we doing here? 2 and 1,000 of sulfuric acid on 1. Oh, no, we're getting it. It's just hydrochlor's a byproduct. Okay, never mind. So we need to extract that out then, too. Okay, I'm just being a derp. I forgot the hydrochlor's a byproduct. So extract that on black. Should get rid of this. There we go. And you are out of power. Okay, fine. And we just need to come over here to our hydrochloric tanks that we should have over here. Which is this guy. And make sure that you are voiding above 95%. Because that's byproducts. Waiting on hydrogen, obviously. Chlorine. I don't know. Probably won't ever produce enough that I care about it. And then we just need to get this guy hooked up. So in the same way of wiring in the world, you make this just large enough that I can walk underneath it and call it good. Okay. Okay, yeah, you do need another generator over here, I guess. Fine. We'll give you another generator. I'm feeling generous, so you can even have 2. I'm still gonna run out of diesel here pretty quick. I have no idea how much that setup's producing or how much I'm using of it. It's just wing it, and then we'll check the numbers later. Totally correct way to do that, right? Alright, where's the wire cutters? There you go. Cut the wire. Cut the wire. Okay, now you should be happy. You're happy. You're doing your thing. We're getting our stuff. This guy's going to run out of salt in about 2 seconds. That's fine. I see a board. Yay! And these are down here making still, so they're all backed up. Don't care about you. Alright, and we didn't even touch a board for the quest. That's awesome. Well, we didn't even manually make a board. But we have 10 already. Nice. Let's grab those out for a second. So it says quest complete. Yay! Then we can start moving on to these circuits here. Inductors, our HV tier, and then working towards EV. Before I get much further than that, I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. Well, I will be back in just a couple. Put these back though, so we don't, we don't want to have too many in there. We want to have it stop at its proper amount. So that's good. Then we can just start getting better circuits now and get those figured out. We didn't even use these extra interfaces. That's great. Yet. Not like they'll ever go to waste, so I'm not worried about that. Anyways, I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, I am back, and the cat has decided to jump on the computer. Fantastic. If you get on my lap, stupid, instead of on the keyboard. There you go. Okay, cat in the lap, perfect. On to, do we have any rabbit holes in here? Probably not. No, not the sock ones. We need transistors, capacitors, resistors. Okay, so let's look at, what are these? Fine electrum and carbon. That's probably way better. Okay. So let's get a bit of that going. Got some electrum there. Got some made up there. I don't think I have any fine. Well, I do have a little bit here. It was just some carbon dust. Okay. And that was polyethylene in there too. Carbon dust. We should have here. Aha, there we go. Grab a stack of that. And no number required. We do need some polyethylene in here, which we don't have on us. So let's go grab some out of here. Find our PE tank here somewhere. There it is. Grab a bucket here of that. Or 16, because that's what we do. Jam over here, throw that in there, and make me some things. Alright, that's going to take forever. Cool. And then we need SMD resistors, I guess, as well. Nope, that's what those are. We already made a buttload of capacitors, so we don't got to worry about those for a bit. Transistors. What do these guys take? Fine annealed and some gallium foil. Can we just cook that from gallium? Yeah. Do I have any gallium dust? That's a good question. I know I had some gallium arsenic. One. Got a lot of gallium arsenide. Alright, where do we get the gal? Baylor it? Am I thinking right? Bauxite, yeah, we're not doing that yet. Stalerite, okay. So, stalerite we get... Where does the gallium come at here? Purified piles. Macerating, you get some, and then you electrolyze the purified. Okay. Okay. I know I have some in here. I don't know why he was the one to put an E in there. Alright, we'll just do a stack is fine for now. Go macerate that and see what comes out, right? Apparently you're working on rock salt for days, so we're gonna have to cut in line with that. No, don't macerate my cables down. How did that do us on some sulfur? A little bit. Cool. We have an interface that needs to be removed. Do not show on the terminal, thank you. And throwing that salt in there should get us some more. What else we got in here? A whole bunch of apatite we need to work with. So this we wash, right? Where you at? Yeah, and there's nothing we care about getting there. It's this when we pulverize it again, we get a chance of it. And then when we centrifuge it to get more. Okay. That's going to be a minute. For sure. So, while that's going, let's look at the next component then. We already have the other components. What am I talking about? We just said diodes, right? What's the other one we were doing? Yeah. My resistors, transistors, and was there diodes in that too? No diodes on these ones. We need soldering alloy tin. That's fine. We should have a bunch of CPUs. Go check on that real quick. I guess we don't. I thought we had cut a bunch of CPUs already. Whoops. Those are with the glass or diamond or blue or whatever. Diamond and or pearl glass. Okay. Glass lens, diamond lens. There we go. Well, that's going to take a while then. We've got a little stack here we can just throw in there, though. Alright, that'll start making CPUs. Let's look down here and see if we maybe had some in here we forgot about. No. Okay. So the only other ingredient we're working on here that we're out of, we got to wait for these. Just fine copper wire, huh? Okay. Well, wire mill. You've got copper wire in here, right? Why don't you make it fine? And since we're not going to be using these for making into higher tier circuits anymore, let's just chuck them in there. And then we'll just try and use those first. Look at that, we're already at 29 boards. And how's everybody doing down here? Let's take a look. You are reacting. We have a good amount of that persulfate already. Good. I mean, not tons, but enough to get a good amount of things going. Okay. How you doing over here? 22 more to go. Cool. That one and that one. Was it 4 stacks of this? This will get us? That's not bad. We need a bucket. I don't know where the other one I had went, but we need one now. We don't believe in ore washers around here. We just throw shit in puddles. Like, whatever. Now, if that didn't work with full stacks at the time, I would have long ago went to an ore washer. But since you can just do it this way, like it's like, okay, if I don't need a byproduct from the ore washing, why not? It's super quick. Then we just need to run this back through again, so put these up here. Let's see if we stuff this in the first slot, will it pick it up immediately? I don't know how that works. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. What is the number? 2285. I think we're losing diesel. No, we aren't. We have 30 more buckets of diesel than we did earlier. We're good. That was before I set that up down there, though, so this may drain it if it's when it's running, but this doesn't run permanently, you know. It only runs till we have a stack of boards, so we're still kind of okay on our diesel production. I'm gonna have to maybe start working on something else at this point, though. Where you got? One more? Pat, you are a big, fat, heavy kitty. Alright, and this should start getting us a little bit of gallium to work with here. In you go. Thank you. And we'll grab whatever you've cut so far. That's 4. Start working on those. You know, if you just lay down and be still, it'd be much easier. Yeah, there's 2 gallium dust already. Nice. We'll work with that 2 and the one we had over here. So we needed foil for it, right? So this... Of course, you can't just extrude it, can you? That'd be too easy. why would you do that? Just out of curiosity, instead of this. I mean, takes longer for sure. Anyways, just cook it up real quick here. The old diamond experience setup there. You know what? Let's put you away. Alright, then we needed to make this into foil, was it? Right? So we needed... what? What was I doing with this? No. Was it these? No. I don't have these. We were going to make the SMD ones, though. That's what it was. Okay. We need fine annealed. Okay. We have a stack. Probably good enough for now. We've got a couple stacks of those now. Cool. So fine annealed polyethylene and the other stuff makes this thing, right? Gallium foil. And this guy, do you extrude it or what? Do you just metal bend it? Okay. And so we're just gonna double bend this. Just out of curiosity, I thought I made one of these, didn't I? I should probably use this one, huh? Whoops. Alright, that's 12 of that. That should almost use this whole stack of wire here, so that's good. And those make much faster and much better amounts. Yeah, that'll be a little bit more than this stack of finely annealed copper. I don't think I have any more annealed copper, do I? Oh, a little bit there. Should probably start putting that hydrogen sometime, right? Let's do... Can you do these a block at a time? I'm curious. Can I block make anneal copper? Hey, you can. Okay. Good. Make me 9 stacks. Go. And then we'll start wiring that up here in a minute. In the meantime, this should be a couple stacks of that we needed. Was that just for the circuits themselves, right? Okay. That. Okay. And we'll go over here. You got some more done. Get you going on that. I'd like at least 1 stack, right? So let's look at how many stacks we need. 1, and then 2 of everything else. Okay. So we need 2 of these. Have we made a stack of boards yet? We're getting there. We're 52. Is that because we're out of salt, or is that just because we're being slow? No, we need more salt in the system. Stale. Well, there's 4 we could crush up. If you're busy doing this stuff. Okay, we're getting plenty of gallium there. Yeah, if we centrifuge that, we get that. I don't really care to do that right now. So, go back over to our ore pile that's been just sitting over here because I haven't decided what to do with it yet. Saltpeter. There we go, there's some salt. Yikes, we fell in the hole. Okay. You're gonna take forever, so we're gonna swap you out for this for now. This is when you realize your HV macerator is just not up to the task here. So we get 4 with the chance of rock salt. And then the crushed salt, we just If you wash it, you get nothing I care about. And you just get borax out of it, which we'll worry about at some other point. Okay. We'll just double squish it and then all are good. Oh boy. We'll wait till there's maybe, I don't know, a stack or so done here, I guess. One more crush. That looks like that's it. Now if we pull that out, it should suck in that crushed salt ore and do its duty on it. Excuse me. And that's going to give us some of this stuff here that we can just wash and get our salt. Yay. We get a little bonus rock salt here every once in a while too. And so you go there. After that, I want you to do more salt. After that, I want you to do more salt. And then you can start on this. And hopefully that'll follow that order a bit. This is painfully slow. At which point you wonder, is it better just to cook the salt? You know what? Maybe it is. Let's see. Where were our salt ores? We got some rock salt. This is rock salt. That's all salt. A little bit more. Not a lot of rock salt, don't we? The salt mineral sands, and that one's not have any. So how much do we really have here? One. Say one stack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 stacks, yeah. So if I just cook this, and we get this other salt that we need to crush down, right? You get 2 of these. These you pulverize down. They take about the same amount of time. Get you clean salt. You do double it anyways just by cooking it. This way, if you were to crush it, you get a bit more rock salt, basically, right? If you crush it, you get a bit more rock salt, and that's about all I'm getting out of that. You get 4 instead of 2, so yeah, it's worth doing. Okay. That's fine. But this will get me a couple stacks to get into the system to get to work here. But once again, we're going to cut in line here. It's a bit faster too. I'd like you to work on that next and then get that in there too. Quite a bit faster though to get it done here. Get it done. So how much of this do we get? That can go in there. If we look at the per sulfate, which is still down here, right? So per 2, we get a half a bucket of this, right? Because this takes 2 salt. Okay. We get half a bucket of this per. And it takes... Oh, and it takes half a bucket per. Okay. So it's basically 2 salt per board. Okay. Not exactly the greatest ratio, but, you know, it is what it is, huh? Stack there. So that's enough for a stack or 2 of boards then. We got 58. We need a few more. 59. Okay. Alright, you are still doing CPU wafers. Cut them down. We have a stack of them in here yet? Yeah, we do. Okay. We had 2 stacks of that. 1 of that. We need 5 more boards. What else were we looking at here? So, 2 resistors, 2 capacitors, 2 transistors. Okay. 2 transistors, 2 resistors, 2 capacitors. Can you mix these? I may have done myself wrong here. I just realized this. If this doesn't work, these got to be SMD ones. Sunny beaches, don't they? No, they should mix. Okay. Never mind. I just don't have something in here. Okay. Plastic cords. That's what it was. Okay. Whew. All right. So there's stack of that, stack of that, stack of that, stack of that. And then a few more boards. Would it say 5 more? What do you know? There's 5 more there. Okay, so that should be our first big chunky boy of these guys. There you go. Get the quest complete. No, you can just sit in there for now. Alright, that's our 3rd and final tier 1s. Yay! Up next. So, okay, the 3rd and wait. Okay, MB tier doesn't require the previous one to craft. Okay, this is the best tier 2. Absolutely automate them. Yes, I know I will at some point. This is the sock recipe. So 444, fine red alloy, 1 and 1. Okay. So Mr. Wire Mill, 1. Oh, I know you're working on that copper, but Mr. Alloy Smelter, didn't I tell you to make a buttload of red alloy at some point, or did I use it all? Yeah, not enough, but it'll be enough for now. All right, you get interrupted and do this for a bit. Then we need like 4 stacks of all these things we made. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. We needed the carbon and the that was for this guy. Fine electrum, which we don't have. Wire mill doing duty. Oh wait, I already have a bunch of fine red alloy, don't I? Okay. Well, we don't need to do that then. We can do electrum instead. Perfect. You're going to do that now. When you're done, you can do this. And then we should have... Oh, we already have some in here. I guess we don't need to do that just yet. And we'll put this in here. Okay. They need more electrum for HV components anyways. So we have to remember to not make it all into fine electrum, right? Let's add that guy up here. Just so we remember what we're doing. CPUs are getting done. Slowly but surely. Almost have another stack of them. Was it 1 stack of those, right? Yep. 4 resistors, 4 transistors, 4 capacitors, 4 fine red alloy. Okay. Let's just do this so I can click between them. So 4 of those, 4 of those. We've already got 4 of those. This one was the fine annealed and gallium. We did make a buttload of annealed over here, I know that. Wire mill, I got more things for you to do. Yeah, just 1 stack of the fine electrum will do for now. Alright. That should be enough. Do this instead. Work on that later. 1 stack of that. Go throw it with the carbon in here. That and that. a little bit of gallium foil. Where you at? We do have some dust in there. Let's cook that up. So we grab it here. You see, they're so fast, there's no point in going and doing something else before it's done here. Okay. Let's go foil that up over here. What are you doing now? You have a little bit of salt. We're working on crushing big salt ore. Why don't we work on... yeah, I guess that's fine for now. Because we just want to crush that again. And purified piles of salt. There's one. Guess that's rock salt. Okay. In you go. And in you go. Salt. Is everybody just cooking down here now? You got your whole stack in there. Oh. I'm curious to see how our fluids are coming now. Nice thing about this is we're getting a bunch of hydrochloric acid here, which we can use for other things. That's good. Alright. And then I suppose I should look at... Yeah, okay. I kind of thought that might have been a thing. We're going to yeet behind here. This isn't active anymore, but we can take the sulfur out of it. And I should have, if we look over in, I believe it's this guy. How much do we have here? Because it's like 9 to 1, so just to do, let's leave a little bit of sulfur in there. We aren't making that much rubber. Okay, that should keep the sulfuric acid machine going there. Back to making things. Gallium foil, go. And then we needed to come over here and make sure that you're making fine annealed now. Yeah, 'cause you already are done with the annealed. Here's the annealed there and there. I would like you to stop doing that and start doing that, and then work on that later. Hope we get one stack of the fine annealed. Speaking of which, how is your... I don't think we have any tin. A little bit of lag there. This way you put the extractor on the end of the line, right? So you can just tell it to output that way and then go grab crap and stick it in there. Oh my god, we've actually processed damn near all that stuff out of there. Nice. Put a big old stack in there earlier. 10. 4 stacks sounds about right. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that one. We don't believe in steel drums anymore. Do I care about making a stainless one? No. We'll do an aluminum one. Pong. Go. The other thing I have to watch out for, though, is making sure that this tank here doesn't run out like it is now. It's not like it's out, but it's close enough. We're going to take you. And go get another 600 buckets of diesel to burn to make more diesel, right? So yeah, we're basically holding even, I think, right now. Which isn't too bad. But if we fill this guy, that's like, what was this thing holding? 600 buckets? Yeah. We definitely need to keep this guy fueled. Eventually, I need to put one of those cutesy little things like that on there. I just haven't got around to it. Need to ever teleport it around would be better. Okay, what else we got here? So you're slowly going to get more tin. That's good. Because this guy's going to run out here fairly soon. Not like immediately, but fairly soon. Like 7 or 8 more circuits, it looks like. But that'll get us our first 3 stacks of those guys, so that's nice. What are we accomplishing here now? More salt ore. Okay. And then after that, you've got a bunch of rock salt, but I would prefer you do the crushed salt first. And then you can start knocking out that purified spheriloid sometime too. And there's gallium. Looks like we're done here. Okay, that's our 4 stacks of those. We got 4 stacks of those. We need... pure vanadium. There we go. Alright, get the carbon out of there. Make me this, and it was this, right? Okay, good job. Now that's 1 to 2. Or is it 1 to 4? Oh, whichever it is. 1 to 8. Okay. So technically, if we want to do this whole stack, we should make 8. We should grab 8 stacks of these as it's coming out here. This will be stack 3. Go back over here. Okay. Let's grab maybe 4 more stacks to wire up here eventually. How much more anneal do you have to go through here? Oh, not too much. How many? These things thankfully make in pretty big, decent amounts. Alright, do we have any more salt here? Just a touch, not much. Crushed salt. Bang it back through. What are we doing now? The crushed salt. Okay. So how many stacks do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4 and change. Okay, that's not too bad. Each of those will get 1. So that gives us 4 1/4 stacks of boards, I guess. Speaking of circuit boards, how we doing here? Oh, we're almost up to another stack. Okay. Good. And you are done. Nice. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's 3 stacks of microprocessor. Ready to rock. Cool. So like it's 192 plus 98, 92 MVs, 24 HVs. And we're going to make a good amount of the MVs because we're doing them, what are we doing, 2 at a time? So this will be 2 stacks more. Did we have 4 stacks of red alloy wire, or was that not quite enough? Yeah, not quite enough. Okay. Well, we're going to steal all that and throw it down here anyways. And you're still working on that. I think we're good on that for the minute. I would like to get some more red alloy here. So why don't you interrupt that, and you can finish this when you're done. Because everything just gets backlogged in the damn wire mill always. But I'd like to get these stacks set up. Then we needed 4 stacks of each kind of component, so let's get those. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yep. My inventory is so clogged I can't even carry it all over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just 1 stack of CPUs, right? Yes. Okay. What quite a few of these coming through still. Should have a stack of them there, though. Alright. One stack of these. One. That takes care of those, and we just need whatever enough to make a stack here, so 2 more. Last one. Good. Stick that down there. We just need 4 and 4 of the other 2. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that all together here. We'll put this stuff down here so we know what it's being used for later. Apparently I didn't make too many capacitors. That's good to know. This thing is probably long done processing, yeah, and I really needed to get that other stuff in there. Oops. It should have been in the mixer here, yeah. Don't know what I'm going to use the vibrant for, but I figure it can't hurt to have a couple stacks of it around, right? Wouldn't hurt anybody to have a few stacks of vibrant. I don't know what else I'm going to make in there yet. I could start processing it for phosphate, I guess, the apatite. Because this is useful to do this, I guess, with the coke, and you get a bunch of carbon monoxide, some other stuff here. And I did make a bunch of coke here while I was for that. We need to empty this again. That's something we can do right now. Oh wait, if I decide I do need more phosphate through that way, then we can do that. There you go. We are actually finally full of lubricant. Holy shit. Right, here, come here. Not anymore, you're not. It took like so much creosote to do that. Nope, it's filled up again. It should get to the point where it's going to start back stuffing in there. Alrighty, are you done doing things yet? I think we are. Salt and salt. Let's wash that and throw it in the system, and we should be ready to start our MB circuits, right? Or MB, the 2 stacks of MBs we're going to do here. Salt, salt. We needed boards, right? We have a full stack there. Good to go. Ready to rock. So, that was all we needed in here. Oh, and we needed all that tin I was miking down here, huh? That's right. That's what we needed. Was tin. Yoink. There we go. There's some tin. There we go. Yeah, and I suppose I could use soldering alloy. I'm just not. Just no actual good reason for it. I'm just not. Alright, now we need to move the rest of this stuff up there. Let's fix some things here. You can go here. Whip open a bag. You can go in there. Filters can go in there. Conduits can go in there. Conduits can go in there. Cable. This guy, these 2. And that. Now my bag looks like a complete mess. Nice. But I can get all this crap out of here. And we can put it all up in here. And that'll start us on this circuit stage. Yay. Alright, there's those tier inductors. Now, you can make them with fine annealed and nickel zinc ferrite, or we can do steel and fine annealed and we get 2. Or 4 if we're using polyethylene. Wait, what? How do you get 4 there? Oh, it's fine copper, okay. So you get 4 for the annealed. 8 for using nickel zinc ferrite, huh? So how do you make this stuff? It's in a blast furnace, of course. It's a dusty mix. It's mixed from nickel, iron, and some zinc. What else is it used for? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, the rings were used in something. What else could they be used for here? Are these guys used for anything? No. Well, we know the rings are used for this. And that's, you get 16 at a time. You need fine Cooper nickel. So that's probably worth doing at some point. I think for right now we'll just do steel and, I mean, just do the steel ones, yeah. Steel and fine annealed, okay. Have you spat out any more fine annealed? You have a bit. I think you went back to copper instead though, so that's fine. So if we do this and it's one and 2 get you 4. Okay. So we'd need a bunch of, well, let's look at the HV circuits. Where are you? Yellow tier we're on, right? So we need 4 stacks, 2 stacks, 1 stack, 8 stacks, 4 stacks, 8 stacks. Okay. But what that tells me is we need some more red alloy too at some point. Why don't we get that going on here too? How many we got here? That's 16 and it should be 4. You know what? I forgot. Isn't there probably a better way to do this? Huh. Thought there would have been a better way. Not even the dust isn't like relevant at all either, is it? Okay. No blast furnace recipe for the red alloy, huh? If there was one, I don't know why I'm thinking that. Maybe that was normal Nomi. Okay, well, that's fine. In you go, in you go. We're gonna need it later. So we needed like 2 stacks of this and a stack of steel rings, was it? Steel rings, what's the best way to make them? Extruder. Ring mold 1 gets you 4. Okay. Question is, I know I got bolt molding here. Do I have a ring mold? What the hell was I making all these for? Oh yeah, we were going to make a bunch of screws here, huh? Rightio. That was. Ideally, we never need MV screws again, right? Wasn't that the plan? Alright, polarizer. Polarize me some rods, because that's what those are for. And then we needed steel rings. So, a stack of steel. And then we needed ring molds. No, ring thingy. Plate? Form? I don't remember. thought those were called a blank shape plate. Fine, it's a ring shape. Ring. Extruder. Shape. There we go. Bong. And bong. Okay. Extrude the ring. There we go. And that's going to be a minute. What are you doing now? Are you still on the fine anneal copper wire, or are you finished that yet? No, you're working on it still. We'll do 4, and then that would get us... That means we need 2 stacks of these rings, right? And that is in an assembler with polyethylene. Yep. Makes 4 of those. Okay. And dear Lord, is that slow. Alright, what else did we need for our HV here? Let's add you up here. Let's start looking. 8 red alloy, 4 inductors, 8 capacitors, which were these guys that are the thin PVC and aluminum foil. Because I think we're basically out of... Well, we got 4. So we need 4 stacks of those things. 1 aluminum foil, 2 thin PVCs. Okay. PT12. Wait, what? We don't have any auto crafting capability there. Why are you trying to do that? PVC sheet. What happened here? Why are you drunk? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, we're not going to be making polyvinyl chloride anywhere else, so if you could not do that, that'd be great. Okay, I need some more chlorine on the network is what's going on. Damn drunky doing stuff I didn't want it to. And it's totally not because it just did exactly what it was supposed to, but I had it set up wrong. Don't even think of that. It's that was the problem. And you are bidirectional. Okay, good. I do need to lock you to this fluid. Okay, there's the persulfate locked in there. We're not going to avoid it. But yeah, that was just because it was set to the wrong thing. And apparently it saw this storage bus first and it's like, yeah, that's where that goes. Stupid thing. Chlorine wise though, that's what all this rock salt can do. Let's grab this salt and this salt out of here. Did I put my bucket back in my bag again? It's manual work I'm making for myself here. It's great. One of these days I will start working on the auto crafting, I swear. That day will come someday. Okay, so we needed to get more chlorine into the sea steam. But we take you and do things with you. Do I care about tiny piles? Maybe. Or do we just do this? Electrolyzer for the chlorine. What I do need though is an electrolyzer. So I've got this one here. What I really need is one that feeds it into our system, but we'll worry about it in a bit, I guess. I first need to whack that cover off though. I'm not looking to void this shit. Where's the cover whacker? Not a crowbar anymore, it's a cover whacker. Your technical terms here, we use technical terminology around here. We also don't bother washing the dust before we throw it in there because, you know, why would you do such a thing? Alright. A bit of rock salty here. Those can go away for now. Rock salt, go. Gotta throw this phosphate and shit in here for now. Get rid of it. It'll be long forgotten what it was there for. We're gonna do the sensible thing of you just walk over here and you go, here, have some chlorine. And it immediately gets eaten. But what's that going over here? Should be? Yes. Vinyl chloride oxygen. You can finally make some chlorine now. Or some, vinyl chloride. Hydrochloric. Are you unvoiding? Yes. Okay. Could probably replace this with a super tank, but for now it's fine. Same with this one. Let's make sure, though, that you are not bidirectional and that your storage value is correct. And actually, you should be at a negative, but it doesn't matter because you're not stuffing stuff in. Yeah. Do that. Alright, now we're starting to get some sheets. Cool. Because we needed those for those one components. That's what it was. Okay. So we need the polycrete sheets. PVC sheets. Can you just foil them in a bender? Do you have to do it? No, you can foil them in the bender. Okay, cool. Foil me up, me boy. And then you need to go in here with the thin aluminum, right? Oh my god, that's used for so much shit. Why are you used for so much shit? Right. Well, thin PVC sheets are apparently used for every damn cable past a certain point. Good to know. Alright. One aluminum foil, two of those, and some polyethylene mixed up. Okay. Where's the aluminum foil? Do we have any foil in here? Oh yeah, we have foil. So we need like a stack and then maybe a bit more sheets. Sure, 12 sounds like a good number. Okay. What was the exact number? Go figure. My brain did do the mathican thing right. So then, what else did we need again here? For this guy, we needed the fine electrum to make those. Right? We aren't even using those in this one. Caps, RAM, fine red alloy, and these inductors. Okay. So, we're making caps, right? Just want to make sure. Okay. Do we need to download more RAM? I think we're okay on RAM for a bit. We do have 26 more CPU wafers cut, though, so get on that. And what are you making? Apparently, you decided to make the anneal copper right now. Yeah, we need the fine red alloy first, so. So if you could do that for us, that'd be great. Let's leave that in there. We'll make 2 more stacks of red alloy. This was for... What were you for again? You were for the transistors. Okay. We will need those in the future, not right at this second, though. Actually, you should sticky the recipe so we could just throw all that crap in there and eventually we'll get to the next thing. What are we doing on this? Used about 10, 14 buckets or so of the polyethylene. We do have 100 buckets left in there. Let's go ahead and give her a refill. I forgot that holds exactly 16 buckets. Or this holds exactly 16 buckets, so. Alright, that's going to make us a nice buttload of capacitors, which is fine. And then a buttload of the other ones. Other than that, we are waiting on these inductors. We're going to make the cheap ones first, though. Which was these ones, right? Oh, that's what we needed all that fine annealed for, wasn't it? For these guys, too. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of these. Then we needed 8 stacks of fine annealed copper wire in there. So before it gets to that, why don't you do that, and we'll start throwing these in there. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and we need 4 more stacks of fine annealed copper wire. Okay. Do we have that? No, we have 1. But we're doing some red alloy. It's fine. Annealed copper wire in. And red alloy goes in here too. Wire mill is just like overloaded, like it's right now. It's just screaming for mercy. Let's stop that for a minute and see what you do next here. Right, you're going to try and finish that. I would rather you did this first. Thank you. You can cue that for later. I would like... What are we doing red alloy right now? Right? Anneal copper wire next. Alright, let's start getting our HV components together now. Gallium foil can sit in here so we know what to do with it later. Almost done with this. Really? 16 mil buckets left? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we needed 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Oh, getting the assembler ready here. Need 8 of those. 4 of those, 8 of those. Okay, so we need 8 stacks of the fine red alloy, which is cooking. 4 stacks of RAM. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of RAM. Four inductors, 2 processors. We got these 2 here. We're done. The 4 inductors are being worked on. And red alloy is being worked on, and 1 stack of boards. Okay. Do we have enough boards? Let's see. Boards. We do. Okay, cool. Got a whole nother stack of boards here. We could just... What are you doing? You stop being terrible at life. Pick you up that way? Nice. Alright, let's get this set up here. So the boards. You're going to be working on those quite a while. We needed how many stacks of them? 4? Well, let's get the quest done here. Yay, questy. Ding 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 ding. We still needed more fine gallium, fine annealed tube for this. Because we started with 4, we need 8, so that's 5. Have you managed to get to that yet? No. Okay. You're still working on the 8 stacks of fine red alloy. So many stacks of things. How is your tin supply looking? Probably slightly low. Suppose we should start doing this with this. What is it? Oh, we have to make it a mixer. Lead and tin. Oh, and a little bit of antimony. Makes 10 of this. Really don't need it right now. It's saving 4 per 10 of tin. Okay. Well, that idea's out the window. There we go. Tin. Melt it. Go. Okay. Well, that's all that stuff. We're just waiting on the red alloy and the inductors, right? I believe. How goes inducting? Well, we've got 8 stacks there. Alright, we'll start it with 1 stack of everything here and then get everything placed later. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 2 more stacks of fine red alloy, and then 3 more stacks of inductors, I guess. Which needs more of the fine annealed. You're almost down to the last stack of red alloy there. Did I say we needed 2 stacks of red alloy here? Okay. Well, let's go see how the inductors are coming. Do, 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 do. 1 more stack there. And we have our assemblies. Ding. Back in the box you go. Yep, for the best results, use nickel, zinc, ferrite, and anneal copper to make these. Depending on which setups you build first, you may not need to make many of the basic version, unless you're like me and you're just like, screw that, I'm making a stack. We haven't made any diodes yet because I have no goddamn idea where to get platinum from, honestly. But platinum ingots. But there's no ore, right? Sheldonite? Yeah. Oh, okay, so you can get it from mercury and crushed nickel. Okay. But we'll have to do that to get some platinum, I think is like how the first thing. Okay, so here's my question. How do you get to the end? That needs end stone dust, right? End stone dust you get from pulverizing end stone or end aluminum, etc., etc. I did not see anywhere you could get end stone dust that's not an end ore. That's what I was... Am I missing something or what? Ah, that's what it was. Okay. You're right. I did see that. Okay. I just hadn't got to making luminescence yet. So luminescence is just its standard redstone, glowstone, aluminum, and some phosphoric. That's why I was making phosphorus. Now it's all coming back to me again. Okay. So that's not too bad. Okay. And then you could go to the end to get your first bit of it. And then I could also... I think why I was looking at end stone is I wanted to make end steel eventually, right? Just because it's cheap. And it's our EV superconductor, and it's a hell of a lot easier to get end steel than it is to get vibrant, honestly. Like, this is a lot easier. Where is it? This here. There is way easier than vibrant, just because we don't have that much. Oh, I forgot about those. Do you super, does that bring them up? I totally forgot there's GT ones too. I mean, I looked at the first one and it was like, well, that's way harder. Uranium triplatinum would be the EV. Oh, what's samarium, iron, arsenic, indium, tin, barium, titanium, cuprate. That sounds like a fun wire to make. See, which one has the longest name? So yeah, like I had to make some of these for something. Magnesium diboride. So this would be the one we'd be looking at, huh? Oh. Well, that's fine. Okay, how do you make the dust? There we go. There, we finally found it. So that's like uranium and platinum. That's not hard. 238's not hard to make, is it? Uh-huh. I'm hoping that's not the recipe I need to use. Okay, so I'd have to get a breeder to do this? Yeah, that's somewhere in there, right? Where does this come from? Oh. Or would you make it this way? Fluorine, hydrofluoric acid, and uraninite. Get you... This looks like it's before the nuke. Ah, okay. That's where this is from. Okay. Enriched and depleted. There's your... Okay. So you thermal centrifuge fuels basically to get it is where you're going to get your 238. Oh, this came from an ore. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, okay. Thinking regular Nomi that had it mixed in with the in this vein, right? Pitch blend. Okay, yeah, there's none in there. It was in the pitch blende veins had the uranium ore and regular Nami is what I was thinking of. Yeah, 238 and 235 ores. Okay, well, how are we doing over here? 2 more inductors done. So that's the inductors we needed. Good. 1, 2. And then we needed like 2 more stacks of fine red alloy, wasn't it? I think. 1, 2. Let's sort this so we can see what we got. So it'll be... Alright. 1 more stack of those. And then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Cram, did we need 4 stacks? Yeah. And then 8 capacitors, so 7 more capacitors. 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, and then the rest of those. Okay. Alright, let's place these in here because it's going to be the capacitors and the red alloy. We'll just throw all that crap up there. All those up there. We are fancy and schmancy and getting a full stack of HVs, right? Well, if the little ULV conveyor can actually keep up with that. All right. Well, the next step, I guess, is a clean room, huh? What was this for? Sodium potassium isn't sodium potassium. Oh, okay, it's used for the dynamo hatches. Well, that's good. I got plenty of that going on. And you need to use it in the assembler to get the energy hatches. Okay. Now, could we do the LPEX now? Or did we already do these, I think? Yeah. We made a topaz laser for these guys today. That's you, LPEX. Oh no, they needed something else, wasn't there? The clean room, that's why I didn't make them. Okay. Yep, that's what I was looking at when I was looking at those two. So I wanted to make an HV energy hatch for that guy, and then I ran into the clean room. I was like, well, we're not doing that yet then. So that's the next step. That'll get us to EVs, that'll get us distillation, then we can rework our entire damn oil setup again. And move us into the mid-game. We gotta start looking at titanium. Ilmenite and bauxite, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it didn't look too bad. I just didn't have anything set up for it yet. And I wanted to get this done yesterday. And I was like, well, we ain't getting in that rabbit hole just yet. It'll come, just not yet. Okay. But I think that's a good place for me to be stopping for the night. We got to all of our next tier of assemblies here. Next time around, we'll get into the clean room. Because like we need concrete for that, right? What did clay and stone dust? Okay, I guess I should have been stockpiling clay dust. This makes a lot more, doesn't it? Or you can extract concrete. Yeah, go figure. Stone, clay, water gets you some. How much did you need per? Well, that's not too bad then. Well, we got everything all kind of set up now for our fluids are starting to work now. Or what are you working disabled now? Oh, we got a full tank of polyethylene. Nice. I think that's what you're doing, right? Yeah. You store 100 buckets of it and then you stop. PVC is apparently going. Slowly but surely. God, that burns through so much chlorine though. We just make a... Oh no, we didn't. We didn't ever empty this out. That's why it's... Okay, never mind. I'm just dumb. Once again, we've come to this conclusion. Not a new conclusion. that I space things all the time. But we can empty this out and then actually get the chlorine in here. That was like 12 buckets I put in there. No wonder it didn't make very much. Or 16 buckets, I guess. And we still have... Oh, not too much. Well, until we come back over here and look what this guy's been doing. He's still chewing through it. There's all that rock salt. There's impure piles of salt. There's impure piles of rock salt. Okay. Start doing a little cleaning of ore here. So it doesn't all look the same. That's the really key part of this, is you get pink and white instead of pink and pinkish white. This is what you call a lazy man thing. We're not hooking that crap up. We're just going to bucket it over because I just don't want to. All right, rock salt can go in here. Eventually, this should start backing up the vinyl chloride over there. All right, I guess it's 30 buckets or so that isn't being used right now. Is that because you've actually filled up over here? Yeah. There's your... Uh-oh. 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 This all can't run at once, can it? What else is trying to run here? Is that really taking all the energy? I guess I am trying to run it on one combustion engine, aren't I? Okay. Never mind. Yes, it is taking all the energy because you're literally giving it 1 amp to work for. Sodium bisulfate? What's that one? The stuff? Oh, you can use sodium hydroxide, which gets you chlorine and hydrogen out of the salt water. Oh, okay. And then you use this chlorine to make... Where's that? Oh, it's here somewhere. Straight sodium. Oh. This stuff, huh? Oh. Really? Oh. Okay. So that's how you get chlorine. Then you just electrolyze this back to chlorine, you can make more. Where's that? Oh, that doesn't work as a loop though, does it? Because doesn't that take more? Sodium and chlorine make salt. Oh, okay, and then you get the chlorine back out when you make the... when you do this, right? Where are you at? I'll pass it. Yeah, you get the hydrochloric here. And then it comes back out, yeah, as the hydrogen here. Gotcha. So it comes back out as hydrochloric acid, basically. And then if you wanted the chlorine back out, you can take it back out here. So you could do... you do sodium and chlorine to make the salt. Yeah. Sodium and chlorine makes salt. Salt and the sulfuric to make this. Take the hydrochloric and electrolyze it back down to your chlorine. Gotcha. Yeah, since the sodium and the sulfuric is basically free. Well, I mean, I guess sulfuric takes sulfur is the only thing that's not free about it, but I'm gonna say it's fairly free when I've got that much already. $2,000 buckets of it. Okay, so we could rework this eventually to heal the amount of salt we're using for this. Yeah, that's... Once you get to the distillation tower, then the sulfur starts coming for free. I mean, it is right now, it's just not very fast. It's like, from the desulfurizing of it. Alright, that one's all empty. We finally emptied this setup out. Oh no, there's still a little bit of heavy fuel in there. Probably emptied this out then. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be using this anymore, so we're going to take this out. And which one are you going in? What's that? Was that light fuel? Yeah. There you go. Have some light fuel. And some actual heavy fuel in there. Oh. Damn it. We didn't get it all in there. Tap it. Fine, I'll put it over here then. You're gonna be like that. You're getting put in a different spot. There. Okay. Alright, that's that one cleaned out. Nothing in there. This one's got heavy fuel in it, so let's take that. And this here. Or at least as much as we can. You need to go down in this top one, right? There you go. Probably gonna get some more that trickled in here, right? From the pipes. Okay. That one could take that. Yeah, these pipes were just full of it, I think. I got more heavy fuel. Have at her, my boy. Whoa. Glitching into the, That should be the last of that. We can kind of... We can tear down that diesel setup now. I just don't want to void all these fluids in here. Okay. I will void the 1 liter. I'm not worried about 1 liter of fuel. We'll go throw that in the diesel mixer here. Which is probably already full, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That should be this bottom tank, though, I think. Pretty sure. No, it isn't. Wrong tank. Put it in the top tank. There we go. Okay. Almost messed it all up there. That moment when you go, oh wait, that's not right. That's 43 buckets of heavy fuel in there. We got all the fuels out of here. Yep, okay. So we just need this last one of heavy fuel. Go in here. And, oh my god. It just keeps flowing in from the pipes. I heard diesel. Now, I don't remember. We took 600 buckets out of here. So this is like saying 2236. Alright, so we're down 20 buckets or so from start of streamish as far as diesel production goes, so that's not bad. We're gonna get into actually producing more oil here soon. Probably switching over to other power gens, I don't know yet. This one's heavy fuel. I forgot to throw all my salt in here. Oops. There you go, I have some salt. We'll worry about fixing that later. Okay, so next time we should probably work on that, and then clean room, I guess, is going to be our next goals here. I'm gonna write that down here so I don't forget. Clean room and stuff. Or I'm gonna do something about power. Power. I need power. Because this is gonna run short, I have a feeling, very quick as soon as we hit EV. Right? Like, EV, the power jump is so bad that it's just like, yeah, this is not gonna work. As soon as I start running anything EV, it's just gonna like choke and die on me. Well, I guess you have hog and benzene, and what's the other options? Like, I don't know. I suppose I could centralize it too. Kind of thinking I'll leave all this running on diesel and just let the diesel production continue. And then, because I mean, I need the diesel later, so I guess going to cetane would probably be easy enough, huh? That's not a problem, just you need nitric acid, which is easy right there. Okay, make nitric acid, because that's just HV. Okay, we're good there. Sulfur is not a problem. That gets you this stuff. Okay. Okay, so it is, the hog is for, I thought that's what it was for zirconium. Benzene is going to be probably out of wood products, say, or something, right? Wood tar. Oh, you can get it out of here too. Okay. It's going to be out of oil products then. And distilled water is just water. So that gets you that. And then you get some of this that you can just redo. Yeah. What is nitrobenzene's efficiency? 1280? I've never learned exactly how this works. I mean, I understand what it is, but it's like, so you get 1280 EU per tick basically out of each millibucket is the way to look at it, I guess, huh? And then if you look at like other fuels, like our diesel, let's say, is 480 EU per tick out of 1 millibucket. And then cetane is half of that, so 720 per millibucket. So that's definitely way better. All right, I'm gonna throw a note down on that one too. Nitrobenzene. Now, are gas turbines terrible, or I don't know. Or are these fine? It goes up to HV on them. We have large gas turbine. Are they? So burning nitrobenzene is probably not the best idea then. What's something bad about them? Did they just burn through it super quick or something? This thing. You have to get a rotor holder too. You have to get a rotor for it too. Ah, okay. So no more infinite durability rotors, basically, is the problem. Gotcha. So if you're using the large, you could, like, these little ones are probably fine. It's this big one that's going to be a bad one, huh? Like, these guys are fine because they don't have a rotor in them. Okay. Now I understand. I was like, I didn't understand why they were so bad, but... So you really want to look at diesel gens or combustions, I guess. Combustionos. Plus, these go higher, don't they? Yeah. So, 1,000 liters per hour of lubricant. So, a bucket an hour of lubricant. And then you can double the fuel consumption if you give it oxygen to produce up to 6144. So, basically, that's running at EV, though. Once you get titanium for it and everything. Okay. The large ones do run EV. Kind of scared to look at these. Well, that's not bad. Canthal, okay. So you will need to actually make some canthal. That's good to know. Other than that, it's just titanium is pretty normal. What about in here? Graphene, okay. And neodymium's fine, and then tungsten cable. Alright. Fun, fun. Yeah, it's only worth it once you get to plasma. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to call that a night. And thanks for watching. It was good chatting with you. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening.